Manje uzinjenje Hallelujah 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 Hallelujah.
Hi guys, hello. I am back with another video. These videos, doing videos, I missed them, and I had my other channel. It was really therapeutic, and I think I forgot how great it is to do a video. So this is really good. I'm going to be doing them more often, I think. I look different today. I actually got ready to, I was getting myself ready to go to a meetup on Miami Beach. It was a gay and lesbian meetup, and it was going to be the first time I was going to go to something like that didn't have to deal with like nightclubs or whatnot. I'm not a fan of nightclubs. And we were going to meet at the Miami Beach Botanical Gardens, but because of all the rain and stuff, I'm looking over because I'm looking outside. It's still raining. It's been raining like 3 days in Miami, and I can't do anything or go anywhere because everything is mainly outside. So it got canceled, and I'm really bummed about that because I was really looking forward to going and meeting new people and getting out there and living a little. But hopefully it'll be rescheduled for another time. And in the meantime, I decided, well, since I, got myself together, I don't have my makeup on or anything. I wish I would have, but I don't have my makeup on right now. But I was like, I don't want to waste, looking good right now, because I'm looking pretty alright. I don't get dressed up that often. I probably should. I'm sure if I was dating somebody, I probably would. Because I have the total capacity to totally girl it out, and it makes me feel nice to look good. But anyway, this video is going to be about faith and religion and spirituality. And I know in the LGBT community that a lot of us either don't go to church or are a-religious, or that was my chair, don't worry, I'm moving a little bit, or just have had a really bad experience with religion and being in churches. And I felt compelled to do a video about this because it's something that I struggle with still now. Just to kind of do a little bit of a background, I grew up Catholic for the most part. I studied with a couple of other religions growing up. I'm not even exactly sure why, because my mom allowed me and my older brother to study with Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't know, she just thought maybe we would, I don't know what she thought. But, that really kind of wasn't for me. I stayed with Catholicism for a long while, even after my mother died, until I really couldn't continue staying at the church where I was going, mainly because of the priest. He was preaching politics in the pulpit, which I am totally against, and he was really trying to sway the congregation in a direction that at the time I really didn't like. And if it was one time, I'm like, okay, maybe he just, I don't know what, but it was a few times. And it got to the point where he started doing sermons about people who are gay and lesbian, and how it was a sickness and so on and so forth. And that got to the point where it's just like, I can't stay in a place of worship where I don't feel welcomed. So I wound up leaving. And it was a really difficult decision for me because this was all that I had known. And to be without a source of spiritual guidance for me at the time was really catastrophic. Imagine the foundation being ripped out from under you. That's how I felt. So, and prior to that, I had a really bad experience with another denomination, a non-denomination, where I was being made to feel like I was the outsider. It was a really weird situation. So, needless to say, with those two experiences, it really, really, really left a really horrible taste in my mouth for anything religious. But I'd have to be lying to say that I didn't feel some type of spirituality within me, because I've always felt that. The problem for me was in finding a place to gather and worship with others that felt the same way about God and divinity and spirituality like I do and did. So over the last few years, I've gone to visit a couple of churches, most of them non-denominational. I'm going to try my best to try to find LGBT or LGBT-friendly places to go. And the few places that I visited, they're okay, but it didn't feel, it didn't feel like home. It didn't feel comfortable for me. And that could just probably be something with me, because I've noticed in the past few years that I have a hard time feeling comfortable and feeling like I belong or fit into places. I'm not sure what the hell that's about. I really don't know. Not that I don't, not that I'm bad at socializing. I'm great at socializing. I can have a conversation with anyone about anything. I can talk to people. I can get along with people. But even though I don't feel like I belong, I don't know. It's really weird. So I'm working on that. And in trying to find like a spiritual home, or a place where I can, a building, a physical building, and a place where I can go and sit with a bunch of people that I'm comfortable with, it's been a challenge. It's been a really big challenge for me. And it was really stressing me out, because I felt like, okay, unless it's in a building with some people, you know, what the hell am I doing? But I've since come to a different understanding of what faith, spirituality, and religion are to me. Religion, I don't necessarily, it's not for me. It's not for me. I don't feel that I need to abide by someone else's rules of how it is that I talk to my higher being, my higher source. And I'm very loath to name that higher being or that higher source God, because there's so many bad connotations with the word God. People use God in a way that benefits them, where I don't feel comfortable using it. So usually I refer to what I feel governs me as my higher source, or infinite source, or divine source. It's not man or woman. It's just the higher being, the higher consciousness that created me, that made me, that guides me. And a lot of people take issue with that too, but I don't really care, because that's what works for me. And praying had always been something that I think was a little controversial for me, because praying, from how I understood it, always meant asking or begging in some kind of way, or lowering myself in some type of way, making myself appear less than in front of whatever deity, or however you want to frame it. And that for me wasn't okay either, because I have a pretty high sense of self. You know, I'm not the perfect person, I don't claim to be. I don't always know the answers, although I try to. I don't always know which way to go and what to do, but I feel that if my higher source has made me, then it knows me. Um, it knows where it is that I am at any particular point in time in my life, and if I pray to it, I don't feel that I need to make myself low or less or not worthy. That's the word, not worthy, to be praying to it, because it's like, you made me, here I am, you put me here, you set me here for whatever mission or purpose, and I reached a point in this journey where I don't know which way to go. I need your help, and I'm calling for your help at this point to shine some light on my path so I can see better which way to go. So my connection, I feel, to my higher being, to my higher source, is one of like co-chairing, It's like there's a boss up there and I'm down here and I'm getting directions on what to do and which way to go and who to help and what to say and what not to say, and I'm learning my lessons down here, or I'm learning things that I need to learn down here, and we're in this together. I don't feel that I am less than. There's a part of that divinity in me here, and that needs to be reverenced, and I try to do that with the people that I meet, whether they feel or understand the same thing, because if not for the breath and life force of what's bigger than we are, where would we be? Who would we be? What would we be? And that's kind of like how I believe. I don't believe in a punishing source. I don't believe that what it is that made me is out to get me, sets me up for things that are not good. I do know that bad things happen to people. I do try to find what lesson I'm supposed to be learning from whichever situation I happen to be in, and I try to take it more like that. A lot of the religions try to teach us that we are less than, that we're not worthy, that, we are insignificant in the eyes of God compared to all his other creations, and I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. And I know probably this has a lot to do with my aversion to authority. I don't like people telling me what to do. And that's probably why I have such a hard time with religions telling me what to do, and with people telling me who I should be and what I should be. I haven't found a religion that empowers me as a person in spiritual principles. I'm not saying it's not out there, I just haven't found it for me. So, there's that. I don't know, that's kind of basically it that I have to say about that. As an LGBT person, I don't feel like the spiritual path is not for me. I don't feel like I should be excluded, that I don't feel angry anymore with religions that feel that I am not okay in the eyes of their God, because that's not how I understand things to be. And there's been a lot of people that have condemned me, the people that I've chosen to let know. A lot of people have condemned me, and maybe you'll change, maybe you meet the right guy, or that. No, on the inside who you are, and I know who it is I am. I'm not apologizing for it. I'm not sorry for it. There's nothing to be sorry for. Love is in all kinds of ways, in different types of ways, and if you choose not to see that or accept that, that's totally up to you. Don't try to think that you're going to change me and make me feel less than in your eyes, because I'm not less than to the source that created me. I'm just not. So get over it, people. I know for a lot of the younger LGBT youth, that maybe that is a really big thing to them, and they're listening to what their parents are telling them, that that they're going to go to hell, or the Bible is not right, and it says so, blah, blah, blah. But the way that I view the Bible, it's a guide. It's a collection of stories that were put together, edited, and put together and used in a lot of really bad ways. Even though there's a lot of good things inside of the Bible. I read the Bible on occasion, especially the Psalms. I love reading the Psalms. But I take it with a grain of salt, because there's so much there, and there's so much bad that the Bible has been used for, that I don't know, you wouldn't live a full life if you decided to just follow it verbatim. And a lot of the people who are religious pick and choose what it is that they want to follow and believe. So you can't, if you're going to follow it, if you're not, then just don't. But don't be a hypocrite about it either, and don't start calling people out on what you feel is wrong or incorrect. So yeah, that's where I kind of am on the whole spiritual situation. I am a seeker. I seek truth. I don't try to let myself get influenced too much by one thing or the other, because everybody has their own slant and their own agenda. And I think a lot of times people don't realize that just because someone approaches you with something doesn't mean you have to accept it. I mean, you can entertain the thought without making it your own, basically. And a lot of people are afraid to hear anything different from what they know, because of the challenge of things that they grew up learning. And a lot of people are afraid of that, I am not so much. A lot of the ways that a lot of the things that I thought growing up have changed for me with the experiences that I had in my life and the things I know that have happened to me. So someone coming with a thought about spirituality, and I'll entertain it, but that doesn't necessarily mean I have to make it mine, and they should just respect that. But anyway, I am rambling now, and I'm really kind of cold, and there's no sun, and oh god, it's terrible. But anyway, if there is a video that you guys want me to make next, let me know. I'm open for anything, so inbox me. Later, bye.